Hello everyone, my name is Mark Blacken. I'm here on behalf of TheAlliance.com and Volker, as well as StarWarsFigure.com in Germany. We're here at the Hasbro booth interviewing the team members for the Star Wars line. Would you like to introduce yourselves and tell us who you are and what you do at Hasbro?
I'm Sam, I'm design manager on Star Wars.
Hi, and I'm Sarah, marketing.
Most of these questions are the European global market perspective. They're so excited about the quality and the merchandise that you guys have been working on for the past years. The major concern, I'll get this question right out of the way, is the availability in Europe and the global market. They don't seem to be getting the merchandise once it's presented at San Diego Comic-Con or any of the cons. They seem to be like a month or two gap, and by the time the retailers figure out that, oh, this is a new product, some of the lines are being canceled, or the fans aren't actually getting that. The collectors especially. Is there anything that's being fixed about that, or?
I mean, it's definitely something that we're aware of, and we, of course, want to get the products that our fans have seen and loved out to them. So we're working on ways to do that in a better way. One of the things we also shared at our panel was the expansion of our convention presence, including a lot of places, a lot of European conventions. So being also able to get out, meet people, interact, and share our convention exclusives at those conventions. So those are two ways we're trying to improve that.
Yeah, because the major concern was fans losing interest because they can't get the product.
Right.
The kid that wants to play with the toy is a little different than the collector that tries to go to the secondary market to get what they want.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
Most definitely.
yeah. All right. So the Lando skip, the vintage collection Lando 114, didn't come with a blaster.
Yes.
What was the deal with that? What happened there?
So, it's unfortunate, but unfortunately things like this do happen. Because the Lando actually originally released as part of a deleted scene pack, the blaster is actually a piece that was tooled exclusively with the additional accessories, because we chose not to include those additional accessories to make it dedicated as the Lando in his skip outfit appearance. Unfortunately, the blaster was not able to be included, but the great thing is we have a number of skip guards that all include their skip guard blasters with no place to put them, so not to worry, there's a
good idea.
nice place to holster them onto the Lando himself.
Awesome. So far we have the Star Wars license until 2020. Any announcements made for the future of Star Wars to be produced by Hasbro?
Yeah, that's definitely something we're not going to comment about here.
Okay. So I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, something solid happens, that you guys continue on into the future. You guys make great products.
Thank you.
All right, the VCO9 Vintage Collection Boba Fett. The Japanese market was missing some boot stripes and some other things. What happened there?
Japanese market.
Well, the global market.
Okay.
He mentioned specifically in Volker that the Japanese version did not have the boot stripe on the boots.
Was it a deviation from the original figure release?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. I'd have to take a look at that, because those are always intended to be, in terms of like the straight repack figures, it's utilizes the exact same release of the figure as it was previously done. So I can do a bit more investigation on that one, and certainly find out if something's missing.
All right. The Jabba Palace was a great success in the U.S. Will we see other playsets in the future?
Well, definitely by the success of it, we were certainly excited to see that there was that much love for something like playsets. It's always been kind of a gray area for Star Wars in terms of how much of an environment to offer, and truly how much success an item can have. But especially an item like that came about because of the success of the Sail Barge. So the items that drove in terms of giving us the vintage collection skip, giving us the skip 3-pack, Lando and the skip guard, the re-release of the Gamorrean guard, and ultimately being able to test the palette of being able to do a little bit of a playset there with the Jabba's trophy room. So definitely with the success, I'd say we'd certainly love to see more of those come into line if there's appetite for it.
Yeah, I was at the panel yesterday, and I was the guy that mentioned the compactor.
Yep.
A lot of figures went into that compactor, never came out. It was like my favorite thing ever. Is there any opportunity for a compactor in the future? It has the kid appeal.
Yeah,
you know?
it's
That's true,
such a
actually.
tough one. There's I would say, at least today, in particular, even just through the interviews, I've probably had about 5 different recommendations in terms of the ones that people want. Everyone wants to see kind of like the Dagobah playset. They want the carbonite freezing chamber, a throne room for the Emperor, Death Star playset, trash compactor, like so many great candidates for that. But I think, if anything, that just helps to prove that it could certainly be, something to be a bit more robust and potentially repeat.
Because I feel like a modular build, like sections of a Death Star, maybe not an overwhelming piece that maybe someone can't afford, but sections that you could put together to make one whole Death Star.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, as we know, the magnificent sail barge that just got released, it was an amazing piece. Are there any futures for any HasLab sets coming forward that you might?
Yeah, so as you might have been able to tell at the convention here, we do have a lot of excitement going around along with HasLab. So HasLab was able to merge specifically with Hasbro Pulse and really be able to have a broader outreach, because it's with Hasbro and not just exclusively to Star Wars. It is also taking advantage of really being able to cater to a few more of our brands. So we have the super premium Cookie Monster, and then that incredible Unicron, really populated on HasLab right now. So I think, again, as long as there's appetite for it, and I know there certainly is with Star Wars, we're certainly going to continue to get product out there.
There are some statistics dealing with Star Wars Hasbro sale numbers and the revenue. Are you happy with the numbers that the line is producing?
Well, you know what? Coming to San Diego Comic-Con, hearing all the great comments, and hearing our fans talk about how they've been lifelong fans, seeing our new kids come in and enjoy our products and enjoy the overall Star Wars franchise experience. We know that those fans are out there and will continue to come, but just not going to comment specifically on this.
Okay. So obviously there was logistic difficulties shipping this massive sail barge. Quite a few complaints came in about the method it was shipped. What did it learn? You guys, any learning experiences with?
I would say absolutely, and definitely in terms of if you received a sail barge, the attempts were made to make that an incredibly robust packaging experience in terms of having the double outer shipper and then really being able to protect that as much as possible. Unfortunately, there were certain cases where that did fail it, and I think absolutely we're looking to certainly find ways of being able to protect that. And the worst thing that could happen is to be able to fund that, wait a year, and then ultimately have that be a letdown for you. So we're certainly for the future at least striving to better that.
Okay, so how long do you foresee the vintage line going? Is it a year, 2 years?
We've talked about a lot of,
Yeah, I can't see a clock where that ends.
Well, the vintage collection seems to take a break and then come back, and it's refreshing. It comes back, and you get these great models from the vintage collection.
I think the great thing about the vintage collection is that it's really agnostic to Star Wars. So being able to reach out to over 40 years of entertainment, being able to expand into animation, expanded universe, and really start to populate. We have so much entertainment that really we're just once again sort of starting to scrape the surface. I think a big part of what happened with the vintage collection in the past is when we ran out of movies, we were really getting into the ultra tertiary stuff of the films, and now we're back to a place of having a ton of film and entertainment to be able to support, for sure.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, I thank you for your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. All right, this has been Mark Lackett from TheAlliance.com, as well as Volker from StarWars.com, Germany. Check his site out. Check out The Alliance. thank you.